Hi, welcome to Glow's Kindred Kitchen, and I'm Glow. Today we're going to be making boiled eggs, and we're going to get started right now. I have the water already boiling for us. I'm going to move this camera down so that you guys can see the pot. For boiled eggs, what I do is I put my eggs in a pan of cold water, and I put it on my stove, and I turn it on high. And I bring the eggs up to a full boil, and then I turn my burner off. As you can tell, these are almost to a full boil. I'm going to bring it in closer for you guys to see. And now the water is really starting to jump good. Just a little bit more, and then we're going to turn it off, and then we're going to put the lid on. I just want to bring it up to where it's really just starting to jump around. I would say that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. I'm going to turn my burner off, and this is going to sit here for 10 minutes. And then I'll be back and I'll show you what I do next. Bye. Welcome back. Well, the eggs have been in the hot water now for 10 minutes. And let's go ahead and remove the lid, and we're going to take these eggs out. This handle on this lid gets hot when it sets there, so that's why I get the pot holder. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the eggs from the hot water. And what I do is I put them in an ice water bath afterwards to cool off so I can peel them. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them right in there and nestle in. There we go. I just got to cool off for a little bit here. And see, I can already touch it and handle it, so I think they're going to be okay. So now we're going to go ahead and peel them. And if you start from the wider part of the eggshell, it seems to be that it'll, the end of it, the eggshell comes off a little bit better. And what I do is I kind of, let me make room here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to just turn the camera a little bit. I'll move this out of the way. Yeah, there. Let's see, I'm going to back it up a little. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. So now I'm going to break crack the shell on the counter. And I've got a bowl here with water in it so I can dip the egg as I'm working with it. And I've got my basket for my shells. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing the shell. And what you want to do is kind of work it so that you remove the membrane from the white part of the egg. I have found for myself, for boiled eggs, I try to use eggs that aren't super fresh like I bought yesterday or the day before. I try to keep them, get them a few days ahead of time. Now that you can tell I did remove a little bit of the white. I didn't get quite where I wanted to. I'm just going to dip it in the water for a moment. And there we go. I'm just going to rinse it off. And I've got a little plate here where I have put my spoon. I'm just going to put it there. And the reason I'm boiling these eggs today is I'm making potato salad for dinner. There's just going to be two of us, my husband and I, so I'm not doing a big potato salad. But again, I just kind of crack the egg around. I'm going to start on the wide part of it. And you just want to try and work it so you're just getting underneath that membrane and pulling that shell off. I got the trick for doing my boiled eggs this way from a very good friend of mine, and I was sharing with her, after we moved here, I was having a very hard time with boiled eggs and getting them to be just right. when I would boil them, it seemed like I was cooking them too long because the shell, you know, the yolk was turning like that grayish green color on the outer part of the yolk. And we are at a lower elevation here. We were above, a mile above sea level where we lived before. So I was boiling probably like 13, 14 minutes, and that's just too long for out here. So now it's 10 minutes and they're perfect. So thank you, Susie, for that recipe. I appreciate it. Got one more here to do. Used to be I would make a big potato salad for dinner, but just the two of us now, it's just a small one. I usually make enough though that we have enough for at least 1 or 2 more meals, but you can tell how this is just coming right off. I'm just making sure I've got all the membrane off. I can kind of feel like, yep, see? You can kind of feel that membrane. It's a little sticky compared, here's a little bit more, than if you just have the white there. The white, when it's very smooth. So if you've got a part of a membrane there, you'll know it because you'll feel the stickiness. So let me dry my hands here. And I'm just gonna cut into one of these so we can see what the yolk looks like. And look at that, perfect. Can you see that? That's a perfect boiled egg. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you. I hope this has helped you guys for how to make boiled eggs. And please comment if you have any questions or anything. I'd be more than happy to help you. Talk to you later. Bye.